Emma, thanks. More breaking news now. FEMA says they are not ready for the 2025 hurricane season. That's according to an internal agency review obtained by CNN. Today, Wink News goes to FEMA to get answers about what is happening inside the agency. Wink News reporter Valentina LaFranca joins us now in the studio. Valentina, what concerns does FEMA have right now?
Well, according to that internal review, FEMA is facing serious challenges: limited coordination with states, new bureaucracy delays, and low morale across the agency. The document also says FEMA has lost nearly 30% of its full-time staff since President Donald Trump took office, much of that from layoffs and buyouts. So what does all this mean for Florida if a hurricane hits?
In a one-on-one interview, I asked a FEMA spokesperson if there's any chance of a pause in payments to states like Florida, something that allegedly happened in South Dakota, according to the internal documents obtained by CNN.
All I can tell you again is that we are approving, grants every day.
The director of the National Hurricane Center says the Gulf is primed for storms all season long, starting June 1st.
The Gulf of America is a breeding ground for tropical storms and hurricanes all season long, all the way from June to November. We can have storms form nearby in the Caribbean, in the Gulf, or on the east coast of Florida as well. And so we have to be ready all season long.
But the question now, is FEMA ready? According to CNN, the document states, as FEMA transforms to a smaller footprint, the intent for this hurricane season is not well understood. Thus, FEMA is not ready. They note training and collaborations with states have been canceled. Now, for people like Marcia Viglianco in Manasota Key, recovery is still a struggle after both Hurricane Helene and Milton.
My favorite place in the world is now gone. And it costs so much money to replace this. And our house did not have insurance on it because it was so close to the ocean. It was built on the ground and they would not insure us.
Now, I just received a statement from the Department of Homeland Security, which heads FEMA. It reads in part, "This is just another example of a long line of internal leaks from people who clearly couldn't care less about Americans facing disaster and prefer to manufacture petty drama." It goes on to say, Undersecretary Nome leadership and the efforts of the acting administration Richardson, FEMA is fully activated in preparation for hurricane season. Now you could read that full statement on winknews.com. Back to you.
All right, Valentina, thanks.